Okay, today's lesson is on using scientific notation. So 1.6 at the top, and it's going to say, I can use scientific notation to write large and small numbers. I'm sure most of you have seen scientific notation before. Let's write down a definition of it first. Scientific notation is when a number is written as the product of a factor and an integer power of 10. So all this is saying is that it's going to be a number multiplied by 10 to some power. Now this is really handy and helpful because we can write really large numbers without having to write all the zeros at the end, or to write really small numbers with all the zeros at the beginning. So as you know, anytime you multiply a number by 10, you just move the decimal over 1 point. So this, we would move it over 1 this way, and we would have 40. If we had 4.8 times 10, we'd move this decimal over 1 place and have 48. If we had 4.85 times 10, we would move this over 1 time to have 48.5. However, and then we can also do, if we have it multiplied by, so if I have 40 times 10 to the second, this would be 400 because I'm moving the decimal place over 2. How about 4.8 times 10 to the second? That would be 480 because we're moving it over 2. And 4.85 times 10 to the second would be 485. Like I said, we're just moving the decimal over 2 places. However, if we were to have a negative exponent, so we did positive exponents, and we could do this even like 7.835 times 10 to the 7th. If I were to write this out, we would move the decimal over 7 times. 7, this is over 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would be a really large number that we can use with scientific notation. However, I could also do 7.835 times 10 to the negative 7th, and that would make it a very, very small number. So when we have negatives, so if we go back to our same example, 4 times 10 to the negative 1, this is going to be moving the decimal over 1 place, but instead of moving it this way, we're going to move it this direction. So this is 0.4. If I did 4 times 10 to the negative 2, I would move it over 2 decimal places, so it would be 0.04, and we could do even 4 times 10 to the negative 3. This would 0.004. So back to this example here, we would move it over 7 places. So 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's our 7, 8, 3, 5. We moved it from here, we moved it over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places over. I want you to try for me just a few examples. 7.45 times 10 to the 5th, 6.1 times 10 to the negative 2, and 3.714 times 10 to the 10 squared. And that's all I have for you guys today.